Hello, everybody. This is Mrs. Jen. I'm here with a special reading. I am doing a love forecast for the next 3 months. So for July, August, and September. Okay? And what I want you to do is I'm going to bring the camera over here. I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So what I want you to do is just take a few moments, pause this video, and just kind of close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose very slowly, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. But slow breathing a few times. Open your eyes and choose whichever one of these 3 piles you are drawn to. And then resume this video, and we will do the reading. Okay, we are back. Thank you. Hopefully you've got your pile picked out. And I do have an extra deck here for clarification. Okay, and these readings will be time-stamped in the description box below. Okay, so pile 1, we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, pile 1. Okay, the first card that we have to turn over is Reconciliation, which kind of makes sense because we are going into a Mercury retrograde, okay? And with a Mercury retrograde, it is redos, do-overs. When maybe things that weren't right, let me push these back here. When things weren't done right, then you redo them. And in the area of love, this feels like a love connection that went wrong, okay, for whatever reason, disagreements, could have been money or whatever, or maybe somebody thought that somebody thought that the grass was greener on the other side. Well, maybe they find out it wasn't, and they're trying to come back. So it's basically somebody from your past that you had a past connection with is coming back. Now, let's see let's get this card here. Lady of Lightning. Okay. The Lady of Lightning, it surprises and it's something shocking. Total paragon shift. So I think this is something that you are not seeing. This reconnection is going to catch you by surprise. Okay. It's almost like the Tower moment in a way. It's an epiphany. It's something, boom, out of the blue. The Tower card in the regular tarot has the lightning strike in it. It's like, it's sudden and you don't see it coming, and it like rattles everything. It rattles and rocks your world. And this person's coming back and so they're going to rock your world. So expect the unexpected, Spirit is telling me. Okay? Then we have Control. This is the strength card, and well-deserved reward. The Knight of Wands. Okay? So this is what I'm seeing with these 2 cards is that someone is trying to control the situation. So you're going to be tempted to try to control everything. And you may even be a little bit defensive. Okay? Because let's face it, this person probably hurt you in some way. This is what I'm seeing from Spirit. They're coming back and they want another chance. And you're like, whoa, wait a second here. You might be, what about this? This needs resolved. You know, you did this to me. This is what I'm feeling, even though this card says well-deserved reward. Okay? I do feel that there is happiness that could come of this. But you got to release some control over to the universe and go with the flow, let things happen and see where it goes. Okay? This is about drawing upon your inner strength and having the courage Okay? Somebody needs to have the courage to face this. Okay? I feel as though that courage is something that it comes from within, because I'm definitely feeling a lot of hurt. Okay? So it's about a lot of courage to forgive. I do feel that you are going to have the higher ground, because they're the ones that did wrong, is what I'm feeling in this. They were the ones that were wrong originally and that caused the relationship to crumble. And I think that this is something that you did not see coming. I'm going to, because we have the sun. Okay, we have the Sun, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like there may have been an imbalance within the relationship. You went from a happy, stable environment. And I think what Spirit is showing me is potentially a third party. Potentially there was somebody else that entered the scene on their behalf, and they chose the other person over you, which rocked your world. Now they're coming back to rock your world again. Remember when I said the energy I was feeling is that that they thought that the grass was greener on the other side. This is confirming it for me. They thought that the grass was going to be greener. So they upset the family home, okay, the foundations of the family, and they chose somebody else. That did not work. Now they want to come back, okay? And I'm going to throw a few more cards here. And see what else comes up. Okay. This is what I'm using as my clarifying deck today. Now, these readings can be timeless. If you don't see this till later on, then you're meant to see this. About that, got interrupted with a phone call. But the card that I brought out is the Eight of Wands. This is about advancing, okay? This is about things progressing, and things are going to be moving pretty quickly. Okay, so this lightning strike is really going to take you by storm. Okay, this sudden appearance. It's like this person's going to appear out of nowhere. Okay, and it's going to advance pretty quickly. Okay. And we have the Queen of Cups here. Queen of Cups is symbolizing using your intuition. It's like I'm seeing these angel wings, and it's like very divine. I'm seeing divine guidance, like Earth Mother. Well, not Earth Mother, but spiritual mother. She's like the high priestess of the minor arcana, being very spiritual oriented, being trusting your intuition, Okay. She's in the in a pool of water, and I feel like this being healing waters. So I think things are going to happen pretty quickly. I think that there is some healing going to be taking place. Five of Pentacles. I know that you still have this fear of being left out in the cold. Okay. There's a fear that you're afraid that it's going to happen again. And what did I say about the High Priestess? There it is, 2. It's a number 2. She's about balancing the energies. Again, intuition. Things that are hidden. I think there's going to be some hidden knowledge, things that you didn't know about that are going to come out. But again, Spirit's trying to tell you to use your intuition, and I think this is divine guidance. Okay? Okay, so this is what's happening. This is with pile 1. Okay? And because my video got interrupted, I could throw the timestamps out the window and I'll have to manually do them later. But we're going to pick up these cards and we're going to start on pile 2. I'm just going to put these cards aside. Okay, now if you picked card 2 or pile 2, the first message that we have is religious factors. So some of you may be involved in a relationship or might be meeting somebody that your belief system might play a factor or a role in the relationship or is already playing a role. You might have different spiritual backgrounds, different religious beliefs or religious backgrounds, and they could be conflicting. The flip side is, for some of you, this could also be indicating religious backgrounds might be what brings you together. Okay? Then we have the map maker of destiny. This is saying you are the author of your own destiny. Okay? You can allow religious differences to play a part in this, and which could possibly cause you to miss out on a true love connection. I'm just saying. There's compromises that can be done, but I'm feeling like this is an energy of, this is the energy of free will. All because society says that you two don't mix doesn't make it so. Okay, you have to follow your heart in this. Whether it's you just like, how some families will say politics is off limits. Well, maybe religion will be off limits. Okay, it doesn't have to break a relationship. Okay. We have giving and receiving here. This is the 6 of Pentacles. So what this is saying here is you're going to get out of the relationship what you put into it. Okay, I feel that it could be very harmonious. Both of you, it's not going to be one-sided. It's definitely not one-sided. It's very even, very balanced. Okay, there's lots of harmony, and it's a give and take. Okay, giving and receiving on both ends. Okay. This is a relationship where you both are giving to the relationship and you are both receiving from it. So, sometimes this is hard to find. So you want to keep that in mind also. How many times I see relationships that one person is putting all the effort and the other one is not. Well, that's not the case with this one, okay? And then the cards that we have here, okay, we have the Queen of Swords Seven of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Again, your thought is going to go back to the Seven of Swords, where you were. The Seven of Swords is, okay, it feels as though that there is a fear of I think trust is an issue with you, okay? And this is a relationship that has potential. Sevens are about potential. Even though the Seven of Swords, some people look at it as stealing, some look at it as dishonesty, you know, sneaking around, underhandedness. And with the Queen of Swords energy here, I'm feeling like you're over analyzing. You're thinking, okay, it's negative. What I'm seeing here is this is a negative thought process. It's your own over analyzing your own mind that could rob you of something that has very strong potential, something that has the potential of growing into something big, bold, wonderful. Okay? This card does say you do have to have patience. You probably have to have patience with each other. But I feel like there could be seeds that have been planted or are being planted, and it could grow. This might be a friendship right now. This is coming from Spirit. Okay? But yeah, the theft is not from the other person. This is you robbing yourself. Because of your over-analyzing and fear from over-analyzing. You were scorned before. That's why there's this trust issue. You've been scorned. And so it causes you to over-analyze, which could cause you to lose out on something that has some great potential. Okay? And I think you're letting... the religious differences is an excuse. Spirit is telling me. Okay? The religious differences is an excuse. Just saying. Okay, we're going to take a look and see what other additional messages we have on pile 2. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is, I can't make this up. This is about teamwork. This is working together, picking each other up when each other's down. A solid family unit this has the potential for. And it's everybody pitching in and working together. And you're going to get out of this what you put into it. You put in the work, you are going to be rewarded. You put in the work, you are going to be rewarded, okay? And we have the Nine of Wands. I am seeing the path. There's finally a path opened up, okay? I think that there has been a wall because you have been very protective of yourself. This card is telling you to open up to the possibilities. When you think that the impossible is actually possible. So open up those doors, okay? Open up to the new possibilities, because there's definitely a pathway leading right to you. If this person is coming, if they're not already there. But this, for some of you, this is definitely brand new. Okay? And I've got Six of Cups. Six of Cups could mean multiple things. You could have known each other, and I'm feeling like you've known each other in a past life. This is somebody from your past. It's either physical past, okay, which it might have been a past relationship. We are in a Mercury retrograde, redos, do-overs, okay, and that might be why that you are so guarded, okay, because maybe they lied to you in the past, just saying. Maybe there's dishonesty and trust issues in the past. But it's saying to open up and try again. And it'll be done right this time. For others, this is signifying a past life connection. But you've known each other before. Okay? And then we have the Star card. This is divine guidance. Okay, this is divine guidance. The universe is sending them to you or sending them back to you. Okay? The Star is showing hope. There is great hope for the future of this connection. This is your wish is being fulfilled. You may have been hoping this person will come back, but at the same time, there's another side of you that's really guarded and leery about it. This is the star. That is the Star of Destiny. I feel like this was your destiny. And to find your way back to each other, whether it's from a previous life or from this actual physical life, a relationship from the past. Okay, so that is my pile number 2. And we're going to go on to pile number 3. Okay? First card we have is Healing Family Issues. Okay. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay. Somebody may have, what I'm feeling here is somebody grew up in a family that maybe your parents weren't too loving. You might have been brought up in a broken family. Maybe there was divorce or something like that. For some of you, there might even have been some forms of abuse. I'm just saying, this is what I'm feeling. And your upbringing, what you saw between your parents, affects you in your love life. And these issues is something I feel has to be addressed in the next 3 months. So I think that's a central thing, is addressing your past history with your family, what you saw growing up. Okay? I'm getting the image that you did not see a whole lot of love. And we have the Chess Queen. So, Chess Queen is about strategies, coming up with a plan, on a plan of attack, on how to deal with this. I also see this card as somebody as a player. So one of your parents might have been a player, or both of your parents could have been, but they could have been playing games with each other. Okay? But I'm feeling like there is a need to strategize, because you have to find a way to deal with these issues. And this has affected you all your life. The issues between your parents. And I'm feeling like that because they were not happy, that you lacked the attention that you really needed growing up. And it makes you feel helpless and hopeless. It's like you feel like that there is, you stand there, you feel like you don't have any direction. You're looking at the sun. You want that happiness. You want to go towards the sun. And there's 2 pathways. You don't know which way to turn. which direction to go. So you stand there helpless, you know, and Spirit is saying that you have to have the courage and choose, okay? You could choose to go in another direction and continue letting this situation bring you down, or choose the path of help, okay? The sun is staring at you. You could go to the sun. You could go to the light. And that's where you find your peace and happiness. But you need to come to terms and put this to bed, put this to rest. Okay? But you have to take the first initial steps. You have to find and build up that courage within. Okay? And then we have 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and 4 of Pentacles. So this is somebody holding on tight to their emotions. This is somebody who's you blocking and not allowing people in or allowing people close to you. You are very standoffish, just like the 7 of Wands. You're very standoffish. You don't let anybody anyways near you. Okay? And the 4 of Wands is about your security. Security is very important to you because you did not have that growing up. But because of I'm feeling insecurities leads you to blocking people out. And you being very standoffish, being very defensive. Okay? And I'm going to get some other cards here. So this is definitely something that you need to work on over the next 3 months. Because this has affected every relationship. I feel like you've had a lot of short-term relationships, but trying to get that long-lasting, deep connection with somebody is very difficult for you. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a professional psychologist or, I do coaching, but I'm not a counselor. I could just try to help you along and guide you in the right direction, show you what's going on. So don't take this the wrong way when I see this, but I feel that you really, truly need some counseling for yourself to help bring this out in the open, to help tear down those blocks. No psychic reader, no tarot reader can tell you, give you definitive directions on bringing down the blocks. We could guide you to meditations and helpful tools, but tearing down the blocks, especially something like this with these kind of family issues, okay? I feel like you need some kind of family counselor to help you deal and cope, okay? You're going to continue on the path that you're on, or being stuck in time at a standstill like this card is. Okay, that's where you're at right now. You're not moving. And it's because you're being held back from family issues from your past with your parents and your upbringing. Okay? We have the 3 of Swords. That is heartbreak and pain and hurt, okay? And you've had plenty of that to deal with in your life. There's a lot of things that you need to overcome and clear your energy that is bogging you down. Nine of Swords. You have anxiety issues. I'm feeling nightmares, maybe even flashbacks. I said at the start of this that there might have been a history of abuse in your childhood. That's coming out here because you have nightmares, maybe even night terrors, okay? I can't stress enough that I do feel that you need to get a little bit of extra help. Okay. I can show you what the blocks are, but I'm not a psychologist. Okay. And this is the Emperor. This is somebody in authority, so I'm figuring the biggest problem was with your father. I see that shotgun there, you know, and it scares me. I can see children huddled in a corner or hiding in a closet. Okay, if this is your background, if this is who I'm talking to, you can't move forward in life with love and have a meaningful relationship with anybody until you get the professional help you need and you deal with this situation. Okay, so I know this seems doom and gloom, but I'm telling you this to try to help you on your way, to get you unstuck. You do need some kind of professional assistance because these are deep-rooted, deep-seated issues that you've built up all these fears, okay? You need to get rid of these night terrors. You've got a lot of anxiety. I feel like maybe even panic attacks, flashbacks, PTSD. Spirit just told me PTSD. And when you have PTSD, no psychic can help you get rid. Yeah, there are healers. You could try natural healing energies with meditations and stuff. But I'm saying this. I'm not saying that we as spiritualists can't help you in any way. We can. But there are some times when, even as a spiritualist, you know, as a reader, trying to help guide you, we have to know, me as a reader, any reader has to know their limits of what they can and cannot do. And I feel like this is a situation that no tarot reading is going to help you with. All the tarot reading is going to do for you, although I could do, is point out the problem. Okay? And this is just one of those cases that it just needs a more professional, certified psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever, to get this dealt with. Okay? So this is what I have for my pick a card for the love outlook or love forecast for the next 3 months. And please do make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you like a personal reading, please do see the description box below. Feel free to comment. And I read all my comments. I love all my viewers. I appreciate you all. And I thank you, and I'll see you next time.